Hey, it's Michael Miller again. So, Shane McMahon's back. I don't know who asked for that. I sure as hell didn't. Now he wants to try to pull a UFC with the third hour of Monday Night Raw? Which really just begs the question, did we really need a third hour of Monday Night Raw? I don't think so. Um, you know, another thing, Big E is finally getting the singles push that I feel like he should have gotten his whole career, based solely on the type of person that Vince McMahon tends to want to push. Big E filled that to the letter, except possibly in one way. Not looking to stir the pot here, but I think you know what I'm talking about if you've been following the WWE for as long as I have. But, with the door being pretty much kicked down by Kofi Kingston, I think now there's maybe a little more acceptance and maybe even some room for Big E to finally get his shot. But I have one major problem with that. Why on earth is his singles push being done at the expense of jobbing out The Miz again? If you've seen my previous video on The Miz, then you know how I feel about that. He's way too talented and way too important to be constantly being thrown under the bus like that. And to him, I'll bet this doesn't even bother him because he's such a consummate professional that he's just doing the job. You know? For entertainers like him, it's as simple as, okay, today my job is to lose and to make it look good. Make the person who wins look good. He doesn't even care that he's losing all the time. And that's just the kind of professional he is. That's why he's the best. And then there's one other thing I wanted to talk about today. Not just going to spend the whole time ranting about WWE. I am an avid supporter of art. Don't mind my arm on the left side because I had a stroke. But I wanted to show you I do enjoy getting tattoos. That one was my I Nate tattoo. Nate, as in Nate's interpretation of, if you remember that series that I used to have on this channel. I have some more art. Some of it's really good. I have a rose, I have skull and crossbones. I can't really show you right now, but they're all very intricately done. And if you're like me, you're always looking for someone who's going to give you a fair price and someone who is going to give you extremely good detailed work. My personal recommendation is the main subject of today's video, and that is Chris Grimm. Chris Grimm is by and large the greatest tattoo artist in the eastern Pennsylvania area, bar none. She's patient, she takes her time, and people say what they want about how much tattoos hurt. I had a lot of shading in my rose and it was painless. Why, you might be wondering why I have a rose on my arm? Because my children are my flowers. And right above that rose, you know what? I think I might have to show you some other time, but because it's difficult doing this with basically one arm. Strokes are a bitch. But basically my children's names are tattooed on my arm right above the rose, and each one of my kids represent a petal of the rose. They are my flower. But yeah, Chris Grimm. You can find her under Chris Grimm on Facebook, or you can find her on Instagram. I don't know if she's on anything else, but you can definitely find her in those two places. And she is amazing. Tell her Mike Miller sent you. But that's all for today. Support The Miz. Do not support Shane McMahon. And I'll see you later. If you like this video, share, subscribe, give it a like.